We have heard some information on the president's plan. You've heard from the Republicans now. But when you take away all the politics here, and there are plenty of politics, let's look at the economic reality for you, the American taxpayer, because that will offer you yet another view. And here with that angle is CBS News business and economics correspondent Rebecca Jarvis, who also joins us from Washington this morning. Rebecca, it seems that we keep coming back to this glaring omission in the budget, which are those entitlement programs. Can progress be made without those cuts?
Well, Erica, I mean, the quick answer is no. The answer that you got from President Obama's own Deficit Reduction Commission, the commission that he tasked to come up with a way to reduce the deficit and reduce spending overall, was that we need to look at these entitlement programs from Social Security to Medicare. We have to rein in spending on those programs. Otherwise, the budget overall is going to continue to grow, and we will continue to see deficits growing into the future. So, frankly, when you look at the very people who the president tasked with figuring out how to solve this problem and what they say needs to be done, they say you need to look at Medicare and you need to look at Social Security, and that's still the big elephant in the room. It hasn't been addressed here.
Well, what are some of the other big question marks as you look through this?
Well, when you look at this plan, any model, any look at the future has to make assumptions about what's going to happen in the future. And one of those big question marks is the future growth of the United States and our economy. And what you see in this plan, in the proposal for the president's budget, is that the growth assumptions are pretty aggressive. They're very optimistic about the state of our future. And in fact, they're more optimistic about our future growth than even the Congressional Budget Office, which is a nonpartisan office which looks at how fast the economy is going to grow. Well, this budget actually assumes that the economy is going to grow faster. In addition to that, it looks at joblessness in this country, and it assumes that unemployment is going to drop faster than many economists are expecting. And on top of that, it anticipates that inflation is going to stay constant below 2%. So those are aggressive projections for the future. And if those don't turn out to be the case, well, then we won't get the kind of savings that the plan anticipates. In addition to that, about half the spending cuts, $650 billion of this $1.1 trillion in savings, are unspecified. They're mystery cuts right now, Erica. So when you think about what the future of this plan will hold, well, there's probably going to be a lot of gamesmanship. And in that whole negotiating process, that $650 billion number is really probably going to turn into a moving target and a big question mark of what actually ends up getting cut.
Rebecca Jarvis. Rebecca, thanks.